Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. Starting off with business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. Actor and burger franchise owner Mark Wahlberg buys up some land in a wealthy Summerlin community for $15.6 million. Property records show he bought 2 adjacent lots totaling 2.5 acres in the Summit Club. The neighborhood features mega mansions, a golf course, and high security.
This is money that you would typically see spent for a mega mansion or even an entire apartment complex. But he just basically bought a stretch of dirt. So it still remains to be seen what he will do with the property, but he is definitely setting himself up to possibly build a very big house.
The agency's Las Vegas office says Wahlberg came close to buying an existing home for $35 million, but opted for the 2 lots instead. Wahlberg's movies include The Fighter and The Departed. He also owns the Wahlburgers chain. In entertainment, check out these lines at the California state line as the Mega Millions jackpot tops $1 billion with a B. Review Journal's James Schaefer reports on what's estimated to be the nation's 4th largest lottery prize in history.
Well, the line is stacked out here at Primm, California, as folks wait in line to cash in on the nation's 4th largest lottery prize, estimated at $1.02 billion. We spoke with folks about what they would do if they won that money, but if luck wasn't on their side, what advice they would give to Friday night's winner.
Get on the first jet plane and go to Las Vegas.
Big dreams and big crowds at the Nevada-California border for the Primm lottery line. We asked folks what they would do if they won the money.
I would get a duck.
I planned already, it's a secret. There's a couple of people I like to help if they were there for me when I needed.
I'm changing lives, and anonymously.
And Mrs. Jones from Las Vegas had her plan figured out.
Is to open up my own buffet in the city of Las Vegas on the Las Vegas Strip.
For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm James Schaefer.
In more top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. A wild chase involving a Las Vegas man in a stolen Amazon van goes viral, amassing over 70,000 views in less than an hour. Like something out of a movie, you can see 32-year-old Quentin Jarnell Larks of Las Vegas driving over a median east of Los Angeles in Riverside Monday evening.
Wrong side of the road.
Then look at him crashing into multiple cars. Later, he jumps out, runs across the freeway, and climbs this wall. Police say Larks robbed 2 homes before stealing the van. He's being held on $1 million bail. And a group of Summerlin residents are trying to force a big change in the way the master planned community handles weed control in its parks and public spaces.
There's Roundup being used, which we all know is highly toxic, and there's a report that just came out this week from The Guardian that showed that about 80% of people had cancerous stuff in their urine because of the main ingredient in Roundup.
Renee Semmerauer has more on why these residents believe the products are harmful.
So in May, about a dozen residents attended a Summerlin council meeting to convince the council to adopt more environmentally friendly landscaping practices. Specifically, they want landscaping contractors to stop spraying the herbicides Roundup and Speed Zone. The push to change came after a couple started posting on social media about the health problems of their dog while they lived in Summerlin in 2020. By January 2021, the dog became very ill, but veterinarians couldn't pinpoint the cause. After doing some research, they suspected that herbicides were to blame.
The Summerlin Council has taken notice. They did say that they had paused to analyze their practices and procedures. There's also been a movement to ban these pesticides in the state of Nevada, and a petition in that regard has garnered more than 1,000 signatures.
The Department of Agriculture said label reviews of Speed Zone and Roundup dictate how the product can be legally applied. As a result of the investigation, the NDA was unable to determine that pesticide misuse occurred.
In Health, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital. We're here for you when you need us. Amid the ongoing blood shortage, the American Red Cross is urging people to donate. In August, you can win a $10 e-gift card and gas for a year. Schedule your appointment on its website or by using its app. And a look at how to create your own at-home gym in Southern Nevada. Dr. Darian Parker says treadmills never go out of style, and all you need are some dumbbells and mini bands to get a well-rounded workout. Online exercises or apps can also be a great motivator. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. Another muggy day with more scattered drizzle expected tonight. Temps in the 90s, which should dwindle to the 80s in a few hours. On Thursday, we're looking at a partly cloudy day with some isolated sprinkles, a high of 102 and low of 84 degrees. On Friday, a brief break from the clouds and precipitation. Then we're back to monsoon weather for the rest of the week. On Monday, your highs may dip into the 90s.
Sports brought to you by Station Casino's STN Sports. Download the app today. The pads are on. The Raiders held their first padded practice of training camp on Wednesday, and it was clear to see that the level of competition was raised.
Once you get the pads on, it turns into like more intense, more physical ball, and that's what we look forward to try to get that physicalness going on, and I think we did pretty good at it today.
The Raiders are progressing through camp as they prepare for their first preseason game that's just over a week away. The Silver and Black are set to take on the Jaguars in the Hall of Fame game on Thursday, August 4th in Canton, Ohio. For more Raiders news, go to vegasnation.com. For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm Cassie Soto. Sports betting sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The PGA Tour stops in Detroit, and Patrick Cantley is the 11-1 favorite at Circa Sports to win the Rocket Mortgage Classic, which begins Thursday. Tony Finau, fresh off a victory in last week's event, is the second choice at 15-1, followed by Will Zalatoris at 17-1. Australian Cam Davis, who won this event last year in a 5-hole playoff for his first career victory, is 28-1.
In lifestyle, with the NFL season just around the corner, a new voice is coming to the radio play-by-play for the Raiders. Jason Horowitz replaces Brent Mutzberger, who announced his departure in June. Horowitz's first broadcast is expected to be the Hall of Fame game against the Jaguars on August 4th in Canton, Ohio. His resume includes ESPN and CBS Sports. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have Amazon Fire TV, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you tomorrow for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.